Welcome to the GoalZero Toolbox Talk series. Today's Toolbox Talk: Hearing Protection. The consequences of failing to protect your hearing may take years to show up. Prolonged exposure to noise exceeding 85 decibel, about the same loudness as a vacuum cleaner, can cause permanent hearing loss by damaging the microscopic hair cells inside your ears. The high frequencies are the first to go. You might not be able to hear cymbals or violins clearly on a stereo and find yourself boosting the treble to try to restore the sparkle. If that were the only result of hearing loss, most people could cope well, but it gets worse. Words begin to sound muffled. Did your wife's telephone message tell you to pick up a loaf of bread or to pick up Uncle Fred? In a group setting, someone who has noise-induced hearing loss can find it impossible to follow one person's voice over the background buzz of a room full of voices. While most people experience some age-related hearing loss, many have adequate hearing as long as they live. But if you work in a noisy setting and are not regularly using hearing protection, you're setting yourself up for premature hearing loss. Hearing aids are not a cure-all for this condition. Many people using them complain that they still can't understand all of what's said to them, especially in a crowded setting. If you work in a situation where hearing protection is required, you have a few options to choose from. These are: earplugs. These work by sealing the ear canal from the source of the noise. There are a few disadvantages to earplugs, as some people don't like to use earplugs because they have an aversion to inserting something in their ears, or, if they weren't properly taught how to insert an earplug, the previous experience may have been uncomfortable, increasing resistance to wearing them. Earplugs can make it difficult to hear other noises such as warning alarms or communications from coworkers. Foam-type earplugs are designed to be worn only once and should be thrown away once they've been removed. Some earplugs are made of sturdier plastic and are designed to be reused. You can tell the difference because reusable earplugs have a stem that you grasp when inserting so that you don't contaminate the part that goes into the ear. Reusable earplugs also come in styles that have a band or string that attaches the two plugs together and allows you to remove them and wear them around your neck when not in use. The string types can also be attached to a hard hat. This application is only for cleaner work environments where the earplugs that are out of your ears won't get dirty before being placed back in. Canal caps. These are a variation of earplugs that are designed to fit over the ear canal, not inside it like an earplug. Some people prefer canal caps because they don't need to be inserted into the ear canal. Most canal caps have an attached string or band so that they can be hung around a worker's neck when not in use. Earmuffs. Earmuffs are a much more expensive type of protection in terms of the initial cost, but they last a long time if properly cared for and are easier to fit and wear. Earmuffs seal the entire ear with a cushioned cup that is much more comfortable. Earmuffs are good for intermittent use, but some people find them to be hot to wear for long periods of time. Earmuffs also come in styles that have built-in radio communication capacities. You can also purchase earmuffs that mount safely onto a hard hat. Remember that noise is noise. Prolonged exposure to sound levels exceeding 85 decibels, this level may vary depending on local legislation, can cause permanent damage. Your ears don't care whether the noise is being generated by a chainsaw or a chamber orchestra. Without hearing protection, your quality of life can suffer terribly over time.